Okay. Again, I apologize to everyone who was in the first slide. They won't let me be great. So, but we're gonna continue getting these messages. We're not gonna stop. We're just gonna continue to pull through. No weapon formed against us shall prosper in the name of the Most High God. Challenges showed up when we saw that I just had a challenge. So we could be going through some challenging situations at this time, but remain faithful because things are going to work out. Let's see what else. I see romance, so someone could be getting into a new relationship. Oh, we see love life. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart at difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. So I'm getting, excuse me, someone could be spending time with their significant other. They could be talking about things that they may have been going through in the past, and then learning how to forgive each other and forget the past and move forward. So both energies could be deciding to move forward in a relationship. It could have been a friendship. It could have been a situationship in the past. It all depends where you fit on the spectrum. We have, excuse me, property, a property purchase or sale for many, but heed security, excuse me, but heed security concerns in any transactions. So either someone is purchasing a property, someone could be selling a property, someone could be transferring a deed into someone's name. Someone could have been left a home. Someone could be moving into a new rental property. And you're going to love wherever you're moving to. Someone could be moving to a retirement community. What do you call it? Uh, I can't think of the name of it right now. I got a brain fart while I'm channeling. Assert yourself. Go for what you want. I think it's called skilled nursing, a skilled nursing facility. Go for what you want. The time is right for soulmate connections. Birth of a child is also likely. So someone could be giving birth to a child this month. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. It's okay. I'll probably do another live after this one because they playing with me today. So these messages must be important. And at the bottom of the deck, we have achievement. Enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. So someone could be worried about the health of a loved one at this time. They could be staying up late at night. So either you're worried about a loved one, could be a parent or a grandparent. We have jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. So we have people that's jealous. They could be jealous because you're pouring into yourself. You cutting them off. and you're not dealing with situations no longer serving your highest good. And that could be why people are jealous. They hating. But we're going to see when we get to the channel messages. I'm pretty sure that hate card is going to show up. And we have love again at the bottom of the deck. Love is in the air. A great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. We have planning. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. So, and that is the card on top of the abundance card. So, someone could be opening up a business, and this business, it could have something to do with their hobbies. It could be something that you enjoy doing. You're planning how to roll out your products, your services. But whatever this idea is, it's going to be it's going to be an abundance coming from it. But you have to plan. And you may be surprised of how much your business prospers. Surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. So you could have been disappointed in the past, possibly in relationships, but you're putting an end to those relationships that no longer serves your highest good. You could also be canceling contracts with people who no longer serve your highest good. You could be breaking a lease. So people are going to be breaking leases in October. And signs. Pay attention to the signs you're seeing because they're messages from the divine. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusion will soon disappear. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this spread up. And now we're going to do some channeled messages. And these channeled messages, they're from decks that I created. But these decks, there's no telling what's going to come out because it's some of everything in the deck. But it's all relevant to somebody. So it may make sense to you or it may not make sense to you. But it may make sense to somebody else. But this is what I call the things that make you go, Okay, so let's see. I saw naughty thoughts. So someone could be having naughty thoughts. And I'm going to do a disclosure. Well, I'm talking about disclosure. So someone could be disclosing something to someone. Something could be being disclosed on the news, in social media. This could be happening in Georgia or Florida. And it could be something about a bad investment. But let's see. Most High God, what messages do you have for us at this time? We have, if you are under 18, please click off this video because these messages might not be for you. Again, if you are under 18, please click off the video. We have moaning and groaning. We have sugar and spice and everything nice. So a female could be moaning and groaning, or someone could be having a baby. Because remember, we saw the baby card. Birth is likely during this month or whenever you view this video, and that could be the result of some fun that made you moan and groan. Let's see what else we got. We have brown eyes. So either you have brown eyes or someone significant in your life could have brown eyes. I am talking to mommy telepathically. So if you're giving birth this month or whenever you view this video, just know that your baby is talking to you. And it could be a little girl who has brown eyes. We have gray eyes. So this could be a nickname, or the baby could have gray eyes, or you could have gray eyes, or the father could have gray eyes. Brown eyes could also be a nickname. We have natural healer. So either you're a natural healer, the baby is going to be a natural healer, someone significant to you is a natural healer. And this person could have gray or brown eyes. And it could be a girl or a female. And we have jealous family and friends. So this is the second jealousy card. So your family and friends are jealous. And they could be jealous because you're pregnant with this little girl who's a natural healer, who has brown or gray eyes. Or they could be jealous because of the partner that you're with. And this could be significant to someone who stays in Florida or Georgia, or close to Florida or Georgia. This case is solved. And my phone just went off. So if you're wondering if you're pregnant, you may be pregnant with a little girl. And if you're wondering if your family and friends are jealous of you, yes, the case is solved. If you're wondering if you're a natural healer, the case is solved. You are. Okay, we're going to leave those right there. Let's see. And the bottom of this deck, you're pregnant. So the case is solved. Someone is pregnant. Either you know you're pregnant or you're going to be finding out you're pregnant. Someone. And when I cut the deck, somebody loves you, baby. So you love the baby. You love the baby father, or the baby father is letting you know that they love you. Well, somebody love you. Let's see what else. Oh, we got February. So something could be significant about February. Either you're going to find out that you are pregnant in February. You could have found out last February that you're pregnant, or you could be finding out the February coming that you're pregnant, possibly with a little girl who has brown or gray eyes. We have cousins, and I'm going to take a sip of water. So your cousins, they thirsty because I'm thirsty right about now. Those are family members that's jealous, and they thirsty, and they need a drink of water just like I needed a drink of water just now. But don't worry about it. The scales are balanced. And yes, excuse me, happy singleton. Congratulations to anybody having a little bambino. Let's see what else we got. All roads are open. So if you think you're blocked, or you think somebody has been blocking you, or if somebody has been trying to block you, all roads are open. No more blockages. So someone could have been trying to block you during the full moon. So someone could have been doing full moon rituals. This could be somebody who has short hair. We have November. So something significant about November. Excuse me. You could have an apology coming in November. You could be giving birth in November, or you could be conceiving in November. Possibly on the 9th of November. 333. So you may need to look up the angel number 333 because it means something different to everyone. I'd rather you do your research and see what it means to you. That's why I'm doing these channel messages, because I wanted to stimulate your brain and see where these messages, how they fit in your life, because it's going to be different for everybody. Excuse me. Let's get a couple of more. We see October, so something is significant about October. We know Halloween is in October, and that's the time when a lot of people try to do a lot of things to you because the veil is so thin on Halloween. Dreads and braids. So someone in this scenario could have dreads or braids, or you could have dreads or braids. And we have 888, another sign of abundance. And we have twins. So someone could be giving birth to twin girls. One could have green eye. One could have green eyes. One could have brown eyes, and then one could have. I think what did we see? Gray, brown, and then I said green. So the twins could have different eye colors, and we see kick rocks with open toe sandal or flip flops on. So you're telling somebody to kick rocks, you don't want to be with them no more. Or it could be a family member that you're telling to kick rocks. You don't want to deal with them no more. But guess who's getting a ring? So someone could be getting proposed to. Okay. I see underdog. So someone could be an underdog. And remember what we talked about, that investing in that business. We see good business investment. And we see underdog. So if you are an underdog, there's an idea that you have for a business. It's going to be successful because it's a wise business investment. Or if you're planning on investing in something or someone, and they could be talking about, because we did see the ring, someone's getting a ring, so someone could be wanting to propose. Uh, we see hospital trip, so someone's going to be taking a hospital trip. It could be a hospital trip because you're giving birth, possibly. Let's see what we have. We have direct deposit. So someone could be receiving a direct deposit. We see South America, Jamaica, or Canada. So you could be from one of these places, or you could want to take a vacation to one of these places, or you could know someone in one of these places. It all depends on where you fit in the scenario. We have makeup or hairstylist. So someone could be a makeup or hairstylist. If you are, you could be receiving a direct deposit. We have time to walk away. So someone could be realizing that it's time to walk away from something. a person, place, or thing, but you might be torn. You don't know whether you want to leave or not. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. Sneaky links. So there's a sneaky link in the mix. And that, please, if you are sneaky linking, no, Lotus Flowerbomb has to make her public service announcement. If you are sneaky linking with somebody, please be careful, because there could be an unexpected event that could result in where that card is. Did I put it back? Well, we saw the hospital visit. So please don't get caught sneaky linking, because we don't want you to unexpectedly wind up taking a trip to the hospital. I can't do anything. We probably don't stay in the same state, so I can't come get you, help you, but I can send you virtual love, virtual hugs, and love, light, and healing. Especially if you're a hairstylist or a makeup artist. Be careful with the sneaky linking. Especially if you're sneaky linking with a baseball player or someone that likes baseball. They could live in Rhode Island, South Dakota, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, or Tennessee. If you stay in one of these places, please be careful if you sneaky linking, especially with a baseball player or basketball player, because I was about to say basketball player. Or if you stay in Oregon, Vermont, Virginia, Wyoming, Wisconsin, or North Dakota, please be careful. Botanical garden. So someone could want to take you to a botanical garden. That could be where you're getting proposed to. Someone could be pointing a finger at you. Newspaper. So you could be seeing something in the newspaper about a baseball player. They could stay in Oregon, Vermont, Virginia, Wyoming, West Virginia, Wisconsin, North Dakota, or Rhode Island, South Dakota, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, or Tennessee. Please don't wind up in the newspaper, because we see abusive. So there could be someone who's abusive in the spread. And I say this with compassion, respect, and experience. If you are excuse me, if you are in an abusive relationship, please get out. Do not wait. Do not be torn, because it's not going to change. We see gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of mental abuse. And also pointing the finger. So not taking accountability. So we could be seeing something in the newspaper about a baseball player who's being abusive. And they could have jealous tendencies. Or we see South America, Jamaica, or Canada. So you could be from one of those places, or they could be from one of those places. We see breach of trust. So someone could have breached a contract, whether it's a spiritual contract or a business contract. Also, we said lease. Someone could be breaking their lease. So someone could be breaking their lease because something was a breach of trust. So if it's a home, you could find things that were wrong in the home that the real estate agent didn't disclose to you. So that's a breach of trust. There could be a breach of trust to where an employer didn't follow through with what was in your employment contract. That's a breach of trust. And you may have been silent about it while it was going on, but now you're going to do something about it because silence is golden. You never let your right hand know. And we see silent again. I was going to say, never let your right hand know what your left hand doing. And this also could be when we're saying that silence is golden and to be silent, excuse me, you may have been torn about leaving this relationship that was abusive, but it's no time to be silent anymore. Remember, we saw the death card, so put it into that silence and get help. There's numbers you can call, and we see lawyer. So you may have to go to court about this breach of contract, breach of trust or breach of contract. Or a lawyer could have breached the contract. But you may be seeing angel numbers letting you know that you need to move forward. This could happen in Illinois, Alabama, or Maine. This could be where that baseball player is from. Laugh now, cry later. So some people could be talking behind your back. They could be laughing about a particular situation that you're going through, or the employer could have been laughing. But if they breach that contract and you get a good lawyer, they're going to be crying later. Strip club. So something significant about a strip club. So a baseball player could get caught in a strip club. And this could be, they could need a lawyer. They could be trying to point the finger saying it wasn't them. And it could wind up in the newspaper. And we see South Carolina, Washington, or Texas. So either you stay in one of these places or they're significant. We see cuffing season. So something could be happening during cuffing season. So someone could be getting booed up. And now they're giving the silent treatment to all of their options, especially if they stay in California, Maryland, Michigan, or Mississippi. Or these places could be significant about this baseball player in the strip club, this breach of trust, this lawyer, or if you stay in one of these places that I named, you could find out you're pregnant and you could be giving birth soon. We have toxic family members. So remember, we had the toxic family members and the jealous family members. We have IG. So something's going to be significant about IG. Either you're going to find out about this baseball player at a strip club on IG. Or you could be finding out something about a strip club on IG or in the newspaper. New Hampshire, New Mexico, Ohio, Montana, or Massachusetts could be significant. Someone wants you to trust them. This lawyer could be saying trust them. Or this baseball player who got caught at the strip club could be saying trust them. And your children love you. So your children wants you to know that they love you. And starry nights. You could enjoy looking at the stars, or it could be a starry night, or something could happen on a starry night. jewelry. Remember we saw the guess who's getting a ring card. So someone's going to be getting either a ring or some other kind of jewelry. We see debt free. So remember we saw the abundance card. So whatever abundance that is coming in, it's going to help you become debt free. You could be getting signs in music. You could be getting signs in the form of angel numbers. If you can see the angel numbers on here, so you could be seeing one of these angel numbers. Something is significant about Alaska, Connecticut, or Delaware. The golden rule. We learned about the golden rule when we were in school. Treat others like you want to be treated. Okay. This deck, this final deck that I'm going to use, it's a lot of cards. So I'm gonna have to split them up. But this is the whole stack so far. So I'm going to separate them and get messages from both. I saw military brat, so someone could be a military brat. Someone could be an 80s baby, because I see 80s baby. These messages that's coming out now, they could, anything is liable to come out. I see classical music. I see in between the sheets. I see spicy. So someone could want to get spicy. Someone could be in their divine feminine energy. Someone could be working on their sacral chakra. And then someone could also need to work on their sacral chakra because it could be out of line. Oh, okay. We have it's a celebration. So somebody's going to be celebrating something, possibly getting proposed to, possibly having a baby with brown, green, or gray eyes, a little girl perhaps, in between the sheets. So while you were in between the sheets, you made that little bambino, or possibly twin bambinos. Be like the tortoise, not the hare. So we always want to rush to do things, and we want things to happen at our pace, but we know the divine's time is different than our time. Our time is based on ego because we always want things to happen now. We have news anchor. So something could be significant about a news anchor. We could be hearing something about a news anchor. They could be sneaky linking. They could be the one being found in the club, the strip club, sneaky linking with the strippers. I'm not judging, I'm just saying. It's nothing wrong with going to the strip club. And ladies, it's nothing wrong with going to the strip club with your man. So if your man want to go to the strip club, have a date night, have some fun, dress up, put on your freaking dress, and go to the strip club. We have housekeeper. So someone could be a housekeeper. We could find out that a baseball player was sneaky linking with their housekeeper. A news anchor could be sneaky linking, possibly with a housekeeper. So this could be a famous news anchor, or it could be local. You never know. And it fell right on the in between the sheets. So yeah, a news anchor could be getting in between the sheets with a housekeeper, and they celebrating. But be mindful when you're celebrating. because it could end up as a trip to the hospital because we saw the hospital trip card. Asian. So this housekeeper could be Asian. This news anchor could be Asian. The sneaky link could be Asian. The baseball player could be Asian. Or you could be Asian, the person watching the video. Mistress. So this news anchor, we could be finding out about it in the news that he had an mistress and he got caught. And this mistress could be a housekeeper. And she could be Asian. And she could be celebrating. Because remember, we saw the newspaper card. So she could be trying to sell something to the tabloids. Mistress could also, in another sense, be a teacher. So someone could be a teacher. It depends on how you look at the word mistress. We have child care worker, so it could be a child care worker. Well, we don't necessarily mean you could, well, I'll change it. You could be a child care worker or you could know somebody that's a child care worker. A news anchor could be interviewing a child care worker because of something that happened at a daycare. Or this could be a nanny situation. So the news anchor could be sleeping with the nanny. And she could be Asian. She could be from the Dominican Republic, Ethiopia, Finland, Haiti, India, Iran, Israel, Iraq, or Italy. Hailstorm. So we could be hearing about a hailstorm. The by at the bottom of the deck. So either someone's taking a trip to the by. This news anchor could be taking his housekeeper to Dubai. He could be taking the nanny to Dubai, or the nanny or the housekeeper could be from Dubai. Or it could be a hailstorm in Dubai. That could make the news, but I'm not sure if it hails in Dubai because I'm not sure about the weather. But we're going to move on. We see offer that flipped over. We see 90s baby, so someone could be a 90s baby. We see petty Betty, so somebody being petty. Somebody always being petty. Probably those jealous family and friends. Most likely a cousin, a girl cousin. Someone's throat chakra is healed, so they're speaking up more. Something significant about July. Something significant about Lionsgate. And remember I said basketball. We have the LA Lakers, so a basketball player could get caught at a strip club, sneaky linking, and they could have to hire a lawyer because someone could be trying to blackmail them. And we could see this in the news, in the newspaper, on social media, especially IG. So be looking out. We also have preliminary. So this could be a preliminary hearing, preliminary findings. We have sapiosexual. So if you don't know what a sapiosexual is, it's when you're attracted to someone because of their mind. That's why I say, see, it's different messages. Everybody's going to get a different message. And that's the point, because I want everyone to fit in and get in where you fit in, because it could be a message for you. Hospital, see? And just like we said, preliminary, so it could be some lab results. We could hear about some lab results with a case, something involving someone on the LA Lakers, perhaps. We see shopping store, center, or mall. We see school, so we could be hearing, definitely, we could be hearing something about a school. But we pray protection over all our children. So be looking at IG, the newspaper, social media. Something's going to be significant about a school. This could be happening during boot season, which boot season is now. Major accomplishment. So also in LA Laker or the Lakers team could be celebrating a major accomplishment during boot season. Remember, we saw it's a celebration card. So they could be celebrating a birth, winning a case. A Laker could be winning a case. Let's see what else. I saw miscommunication. So someone could be having a miscommunication and it came out. Court case. So it's definitely going to be a court case, possibly involving someone who plays for the Lakers. And it's going to cause an uproar because we see hailstorm. Their name could be Marcus. I don't know anything about people on sports teams. I apologize. I just know a couple of teams. I channeled whatever teams I channeled. I wrote those down. So I don't know specifically what teams or who play for what. So Marcus, somebody named Marcus could be going through a court case. Someone named Marcus could be taking you on a surprise trip. And you're going to be celebrating. Someone named Marcus could want to propose to you. Remember, we saw the kick rocks with sandals or flip-flops on. So you could be kicking somebody named Marcus to the curb and calling back your power. Archangel Metatron, he is helping you clear out your chakra systems. We see Breeders' Cup. That's a horse race. It's coming up in November, which is around my birthday. But something could be significant about the Breeders' Cup. And Army. Remember, we saw Army brat earlier. So something could be significant about the Army. Someone in the military, specifically the Army, could be going through a court case. You could be getting money back from a court case with the Army. Or you could be getting an inheritance from someone that was in the Army. And private property. So something may be happening at a military base or somewhere that's private. We're going to leave that alone. And military brat. So something could be happening to an Army military brat, or an Army military brat could be significant to the situation or a situation in the story. Let's see. Get a couple more cards so we can end it out. We have gin. So someone could be drinking gin. An Army brat could be drinking gin. Somebody could be going to the PX. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I can't remember why I'm channeling. But someone could be going to the military base to get them cheap drinks, that cheap gin. Or that's how somebody winded up with the Bambino. You had a fun night of moaning and groaning after drinking some sin. Or Jen. But Jen make you sin, so we call it sin. Jen. Yeah, sin. Someone could like Hennessy. Hennessy. Hen makes you sin too. That's why I don't drink brown liquor. Post office. So something could be significant about a post office. We see military spots. So it's a lot of military stuff in these messages. So someone could be cheating on their military spouse. So someone could be sneaky linking. And we're going to find out about it on IG. So somebody could be airing out their significant other. I wouldn't. I would keep it off of social media. But everybody has their own free will, and I can't judge. So Slim. So either you're Slim. This could be somebody's nickname. We have buzz cut. So someone could have a buzz cut. Someone could be an assistant. This basketball player, baseball player, or someone on the Lakers team could be sleeping with their assistants, and it's going to come out because they probably going to try to blackmail them, especially if they took them on a trip to Dubai. So if you tried to go to Dubai, the sneaky link, I don't think that was a good idea. And that's where that bad investment card. It was a bad investment. Faith makes it all possible. Let's get a couple more cards and then I'm going to close it out. Just trying to give enough messages so everybody can find a message somewhere in this. 90 days. So something could be happening in 90 days. You could have 90 days to do something. Someone could like 90 Day Fiance. I like 90 Day Fiance. Someone could be an interior designer. You could be getting an interior designer to come in if you're moving to another property, because we did say that. So you could be hiring an interior designer, and they could be Asian. We see bear. Oh, well, I said bear, so something could be significant about bears. Beer. Someone could like to drink beer. It's a whole lot of alcohol in here. In this particular spread, wine vineyard. So someone could want to take you to a wine vineyard. Someone could be protective over you. They could have a red car. And remember, we talked about that earlier. The little red dress, but little black dress came out. So someone needs to put on a little black dress, possibly go to the strip club with your partner or spouse. Bring some fun back into the relationship. And Charleston, South Carolina. So someone could want to go to Charleston. Someone could want to take you to Charleston, South Carolina. Possibly to a wine vineyard. Possibly to propose. And traffic ticket. So please slow down on the road this week and this month. And be mindful, because you could get a traffic ticket. And if you have enough traffic tickets, you could need a lawyer. Or someone could be using a lawyer to fight a traffic ticket. Palm trees. Something significant about palm trees. And I think we saw Florida. So I'm trying to think if palm trees are in Florida. I don't know, but something significant about palm trees. And insomnia. Someone could be suffering from insomnia. Falcons. I don't know if this is a football team or a basketball team, but something could be significant about the Falcons. Something could be significant about a Falcon player named Marcus. We could be hearing something about them on IG or in the newspaper. And final message. rest. So someone may need the rest. This is Lotus Flower Balm with Lotus's Imperium of Love, Light, and Healing. And I thank everyone. Oh, we see St. Lucia too. And I thank everyone for joining me for these messages. I saw DJ, so we could be hearing something in the news about a DJ, and this could be happening Thursday. And the police could get involved. Thanks everyone for all the love, support, and donations. Don't forget to like the video, share the video. If it doesn't resonate for you, it could resonate for someone else. Um, Everyone have a blessed week. Make sure you're clearing your energy out. Make sure you're praying over yourself. Make sure you're praying over your children, your family members, because it's a lot going on out here. Again, this is Lotus Flower Bomb. Have a blessed night and love, light, and healing to everyone and your families. Have a blessed night.